Plaintiff, Brittany Barney, says she was friends with the defendant, and she claims the defendant is a man-stealer who likes to get drunk. Brittany claims the defendant asked her to watch her children, and while they were at Brittany's house, her 7-year-old son damaged Brittany's TV, so she's suing. Defendant Amber White says she and Brittany often party together, and Brittany is the promiscuous one, who has 2 children by 2 men. Amber insists Brittany should have been supervising her son, and therefore it's Brittany's fault that the TV was damaged. She's countersuing for emotional distress.
Start with you.
First off, I like to say that you are the finest black man on TV. I'm sorry. Yes. Me and my daughter's
I think
grandma.
Steve Harvey might take exception to that.
No.
Steve got the thick mustache. He got the macho
He don't have
boy.
nothing on you.
He's sharp. You still pick me.
Yes. Me and my daughter's drama house, we get together every day just to watch your show.
Go tell Steve what's happening. He think, you know, Steve tapes here in the next studio.
Right, I seen him
So
this
hopefully
morning.
he hear, you hear that, Steve?
Yes.
She
I
said
got to meet
I'm
him
the
this morning.
finest thing she ever seen.
Yes.
Well, on television at least.
Right.
Go ahead. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment.
Yes, me and Amber have been friends for over 10 years. She's a man stealer. She has a baby by her former best friend's dude. And her son broke my TV. Her favorite thing is Thirsty Thursday. She stays getting drunk, and I feel that she should have paid me for
What
my TV.
club has Thirsty Thursday?
No, that's her own thing where she gets
She just
drunk.
sit at home
and,
on
yes,
Thirsty Thursday.
yes,
Most
yes.
places it's a club.
No, that's her
You know,
own
happy
thing.
hour,
Yes.
Tuesday discount. Did she get a discount on Thursday?
I don't.
Give us some background on yourself.
That's her thing.
Well, basically, I'm a single parent of 4, and I work. So, yes, on Thursdays, I do
How old are
go
you?
out and drink. I'm 29 years old.
Go ahead.
Me and Brittany, we went to high school together. We was friends, you know. We always party together. She gets drunk as well. She's very promiscuous. She's pregnant now, and she got a baby by a different person.
How many
as
children
of
do you
now.
have?
I have
3
2,
baby daddies.
and I'm not
How,
pregnant.
hold on, no. How can she have 3 fathers for how many kids? 2
2.
children.
Yes.
She's pregnant now, Your Honor.
Oh,
I'm not,
okay.
sir.
You're including that one.
Right.
All right. Okay, go ahead. And you're how old?
I'm 28.
All right. Go ahead.
Basically, Brittany watched my kids. She agreed to babysit my 4 children. She agreed to let my son play her Wii remote.
How old?
My son is 7 years old.
How old are the other 3 that she watched?
My oldest is 10, and then his sister is, which is 8, and then I have a 2-year-old.
And she watched all 4?
She watched all 4, yes, sir.
Including my 2 as well.
So that's 6.
Right.
Yes.
You
Well,
agreed to babysit her 4 children, and you had
Yes.
2 of your own there to babysit.
Yeah, she had no one to watch her kids because she had to go to work. So I agreed to watch them for free. And when she brought them over there, it was her and my daughter. They kind of played together. I watched them. I let the older kids play amongst themselves from outside because they range from 8 to 6. So I let them play outside here and there. It was time for dinner. I wanted them to settle down. I fed them. They had made a mess in my kitchen. When they made the mess in my kitchen, I said, well, I need y'all to sit down and chill out while I clean up my kitchen. They said, that's fine. Can we play the game? I said, I have no problem with that. Well, the distance from my couch to my TV is a fair amount distance. I took pictures of it
Let's
to
see
show.
it, please.
When I had let them play the game, my son was playing first and Diarco was playing next.
That's one of her sons.
Yes, that's her son. Now, when Diarco was playing, next thing I know, I heard a thump. And I said, what was that? Next thing I know, her oldest daughter says, see, Diarco, mommy told you about being that close to the TV. So I said, what happened to my TV? He hands me my Wii controller like, I broke your TV. These are the pictures of my TV as well.
Let's see it, please.
After he broke it, that's why I feel.
How many times have you babysat the child?
I mean, we've been friends for so long. Here's another one. I'm sorry. we've been friends for so long. I mean, we watch each other's kids. Like, it's not for something. It may not be for something. She may just want my son to come over, play with her son, or she may just come over.
Often, once a week or once every 2 weeks?
Very often she's watched my kids.
Right, it's been periodically.
For years?
Right.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
And
You ever had any problem with the child?
Yes.
kids are kids. They fight.
You said yes.
Yeah, she has problems. My son is very hyper. He fights her son. He does stuff. You have to constantly tell him to sit down,
she
stop.
knew?
And she knows this.
Did you ever tell him to stop?
Constantly at home.
Constantly?
I tell my son to
Did
back
she know
away from the
that?
TV. Yes, she knows that.
And
No,
you
I
told
didn't,
her
Your
that.
Honor.
No, I didn't. Because I didn't.
How would she know?
Well, I wasn't aware that she would even let him play the Wii with
That's
16.
not what I'm asking you. You said she knew that he sat close to the television.
No, she don't know.
She didn't know?
She don't know.
But you knew.
Yeah, I knew.
You knew that he does that regularly.
Yeah, he does. He does, and I know.
Okay, but you didn't tell her.
I didn't know he was playing the Wii.
No, but you knew he had a habit, if you will, of sitting close to the television, so much so that you have to chastise him about it. And perhaps had you told her, hey, you have to watch this one because he sits in front of the television,
Well,
yet you didn't tell her. Go ahead.
I didn't get in contact with her over the phone because she was at work, so I started texting her. I said, Amber, I really need somebody to come and get your kids because your son just broke my TV. I started to send, that's what made me start taking the pictures. I sent her the pictures. Her mom came about 30 minutes later and said, you and Amber, y'all are too good of friends. I feel she would pay you for the TV. Amber agreed to pay me for the TV at first. Then a couple days come by, she started trying to blame me for volunteering, which I don't feel that I did.
How much did she agree to pay you?
First, she started with $5. Then
What did you say to that?
I said, that's fine.
Okay.
she's very promiscuous. She's pregnant now, and she got a baby by a different person.
How many
As
children
of
do you
now.
have?
I have
3
two,
baby daddies.
and I'm not
How,
pregnant.
hold on, no. How can she have 3 fathers for how many kids? 2 children.
Plaintiff Brittany Barney is suing her former friend, who claims Brittany is promiscuous and has 2 children by 2 men.
Then what happened?
She asked me to hold off because of it being Christmas and her youngest daughter's birthday. I said, you're a single parent just like me? That's fine. She said, wait till taxes. I said, that's fine. Taxes.
They're laughing because they know that you never get paid off taxes, right?
But-
she told you to wait on the income tax.
But I really
and like
felt-
everybody else, you're right here in my courtroom.
Right. I really
suing.
felt, though, because of our friendship that she would pay me because I've been patient
Everybody
with her.
that comes in
I
here
never
feels
came
that
at
way,
her
ma'am.
Wrong. I never argued with her about it. We still kicked it from November up until February. We were still kicking it. We were still cool and everything. February comes. Next thing I know, I start seeing all this stuff on Facebook. She getting her hair and feet done like she going to the Bahamas, buying cars like she just left the prices right. And I'm like, so what about my TV? So I text her one day and I said, Amber, what's up? What you doing? She said, well, I'm about to go to the casino with my friend. I said, well, I was just calling to see about my TV. She said, well, friend, I only got 3 for you. 3? I haven't even had my TV a year. She said, well, for real, I don't feel like I'm obligated to pay it because you was watching my kids and you should have been watching them, which in all reality, I was. If I would have known that that would have been a problem, I wouldn't have let them play the Wii,
Right.
but my son knows better.
All right, ma'am. Let me hear from you.
Basically, I did not tell her I was gonna give her $500. I said I had $300.
Your Honor, here's the
Hold
text
on, man.
messages.
You have something that says where she agrees to give you $500?
Yes, it's in the
I know
text.
she didn't tell me that big lie like that quick. I know the first thing out your mouth wasn't a lie, man.
No.
Okay, so you never text saying 500? All right, so she's taking a little time to find it, so maybe you didn't. All right, go ahead.
And basically, I feel like I will give her something before the simple fact it happened. It was an accident. But I just feel like, if you was a little bit more careful with watching him, So,
Okay.
you know.
Well, how are you suing for $1,300, ma'am? If you agreed to $500,
the value of the TV. Because for real, honestly, because of our friendship.
honestly, as opposed to a lie.
No, no, because of our
she's
friendship,
lying,
I just felt like if she gave me something that, to show
But my
some
point
type
is,
of
you all had a
effort.
contract. That's an agreement as a contract. You had a contract for $500. You can't now change it. She wanted to change it too. Remember? If I'm going to allow changes, I'll allow her to do $300.
Okay.
All right, ma'am. Your emotional distress, $500 is for what?
This was an accident at the end of the day. It happens. Some stuff happens. And I just feel like she should have just been a little bit lenient with me for the simple
So
fact.
because she wasn't lenient with you, you think she, well, tell me why she owes you $500, ma'am.
I'm just saying, I'm stressed
What
out
has she
because
done to you?
She brought me here to court.
Okay, because you owe her.
For this, when she
Yeah.
could have just took the $300 and we could have just chopped it up
No,
as
you could have given her the
friends.
$500.
You know, as a friend.
All right, ma'am, you're unreasonable. Your logic
I'm not
is
trying to be unreasonable.
Your logic is unreasonable, ma'am. You want to
Okay.
sue her because she brought you to court for something that you are responsible for.
When
I'll
she
grant
was
you. That's
working.
enough, ma'am. Your claim is dismissed. I will grant you the $500 that you had as an agreement. You agreed to that by your own admission. If you have a second, I want you to go next door with me to Steve Harvey. So you can tell him what you told me.
So come on, we can go over there.
Because Steve is my man through and through. We are buddies. I love him to death, but I need him to know this. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Our friendship is basically over. She shows her true friendship. I don't feel like she's a friend just because her TV got cracked. She would have got her money for it. She just takes it blame people for her actions. If she would have been more careful watching my kids, it wouldn't have never happened.
That's okay that our friendship is over because parents need to take responsibility for their children. And if the shoe was on the other foot, she would have been paid off and we would have never even had to come to this at all.